Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God still, and trust in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house. If there were not, I should have told you. I am going now to prepare a place for you, and after I have gone and prepared you a place, I shall return to take you with me, so that where I am, you may be too. You know the way to the place where I am going. Thomas said, Lord, we do not know where you are going, so how can we know the way? Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. If you know me, you know my Father too. From this moment, you know him and have seen him. Philip said, Lord, let us see the Father, and then we shall be satisfied. Have I been with you all this time, Philip? Said Jesus to him, and you still do not know me? To have seen me is to have seen the Father. So how can you say, let us see the Father? Do you not believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? Believe it on the evidence of this work, if for no other reason. I tell you most solemnly, whoever believes in me will perform the same works as I do myself. He will perform even greater works, because I am going to the Father. Wow, I kind of felt a welcoming in the beginning of that gospel, and a home where I have my own room and place in heaven. And I felt, how did you not feel grateful for being welcomed just like that? And yet we're not perfect, and still the Lord is inviting us to become a part of him and be a part of his life included in him. So I just felt, when I read this, my home is your home, and it's kind of like whenever you have people come home, you offer yourselves over, and everything you have is theirs. And it was kind of feeling the same way. Yeah, like when we have go visit people, they do the same thing for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also listening to how Thomas and Philip also questioned Jesus, and I was thinking that even now with me, I'm still questioning and having my doubts, about my faith, and it has been clearly spelt out by Jesus there that you have to have faith in him, and it also says that his work is, that of his Father as well, so him and his Father are the same, and to me it's just posed some challenges for me, and
when I was thinking that not being perfect, and wow, he's kind of overlooked, well, he's seen our weaknesses, but he still calls us on, and it was like there was something more deeper than what we're not good at. There was something more deeper than all the things that we feel selfish about. It was like there was this richness underneath it, like a genuineness of a person. And when you find someone like that,
yes.
Yeah.
And I've also literally taken his next coming as, and it just stirs up an excitement in me, thinking that Jesus is so accommodating of us, even though that we sin, but there is always that second chance. So his second coming is what I'm just waiting on and hoping that will be in my lifetime.
Yeah. So I suppose we're we've got work to do.
That's right.
Yeah, and when you read something like this and see how the disciples are, you kind of get a guideline on where we need to move towards. And yeah.
Yeah, constant reminder for us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it just reminded me that, in our baptism, we've been expected to, do God's work, and it's good to be reminded that this is what the work has, been set out for us, to build the reign of God in this world.
Yeah. And so, just now, like, we've just completed Easter, and we've read Thomas, and kind of, you could say Thomas is more the human side of us, and he's looking for answers to himself, and we're a bit the same, looking for answers.